I have foreseen the future, and it involves tummy troubles. Greetings and welcome back to another hot and fiery episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host, as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today is two new Cheetos, not just one, two. We got Smokey and we got Sweet. Wait a minute, yeah, Smokey and Sweet. And they've got a lot to say about their product. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Puffs with smoke and heat. Satisfy your heat tooth. That's not even a tooth. There's no such thing as a heat tooth. This is really probably not a sweet tooth either, but, you know, I'll let that one slide because that's been around a little longer. Rush of heat. Sweet finish. Awesome. That sounds like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia wrote the back of this. I'm sorry, Cheetos. Anywho, this is the Sweet Carolina Reaper, which I do not associate those two flavors very frequently, and the Smoky Ghost Pepper. We're going to bust into both these today, see if they're worth giving it a shot, see if they're hot, see if they're not. Either way, we got water on hand. However, I don't have any milk. I don't think they're going to be that hot. I'm going to take the risk. We're going to start with, well, we know that the Carolina Reaper is the hottest pepper in the world, next to the Pepper X. But the Ghost Pepper is also hot. So why don't we start here? This is interesting, too, with these. It's a new shape that I've never seen. It's not like a regular Cheeto where it's like a, you know what a Cheeto looks like. You know. But it's got a, I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Hang on. Smell it? I got to be careful, though. I don't want to burn my nostrils. Okay, yeah, I smell a little bit of a pepperiness in there. It's also mixed in with that bag smell that you get pretty much with every snack you get these days. This is what I wanted to show you, though. Take a look at this. Yeah. That's a Cheeto, but it's not a Cheeto. When is a Cheeto not a Cheeto? When it's a ghost pepper. All right, let's give this a whirl. That's really good. Unless the heat continues to climb, it's not too bad. I would say it's about a 4, maybe. It's building a little bit. But it's not like... I've had really hot sauces before that also build. But they continue to build. This is just kind of like dragging itself on the ground. It's warm, though. I won't say it's not warm. Instead of flaming hot, it should have been like flaming warm. Delicious, though. The smokiness really comes through with the pepper. That is a good time. That's a delicious treat. If you're into hot, delicious treats, I can't. We'll get to that later. We'll get to the scoring. Right now, we're demoing. Demo, review. Or is it the other way around? I can't remember. Oh. This one claims to have heat with a little bit of sweet. We'll see how true that is. Flamin' Carolina Reaper. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I've had this before. Have we not had this? I don't know. If we did, I'll put a link up there. We'll see. We'll compare it again. Oh, by the way, speaking about comparing again, Oreo just announced that they're re-releasing, supposedly for the first time in 10 years, the cotton candy flavored Oreos. I'm calling bullshit right now because that's not 10 years. I haven't been doing Oreo reviews for 10 years, and I guarantee you, right there is one less than 10 years ago that I filmed. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's bust into these the Sweet Carolina Reaper. Sweet Carolina Reaper. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, yeah. So where this one smelled kind of smoky and peppery, this smells like hot. Let's take a look at them. I don't think these look any different than a regular Cheeto. That's a shitty one. Okay. You know what a Cheeto looks like. You know damn well what a Cheeto looks like. This thing is covered in dust. Wish me luck. Here we go. I wanted to give it a moment there. I'd say if this is a 4 in heat, this is a 5. It's not much hotter, and it took a while to get there, too, which is interesting because the other one, it did build, but like it builds so slowly that it was just kind of consistent across the board, the heat. This one is a little bit less level. However, it starts with a blast of sweetness. Like when you first taste it, you're not getting any hot whatsoever. It's a tasty, weird kind of just peppery sweetness that's good. I normally wouldn't associate peppers and sweet, even though, you know, they are pretty sweet if you eat them with, you know, ranch or something like that. But the sweetness gets you off guard because then the heat starts to build a little bit. Well, these are definitely smoking. They're sweet, they're tasty, and I highly recommend them. However, I will say this. With a lot of these products, especially manufactured by Fritos or Pringles, they get hot. I mean, maybe even up to the 5, 6 range, but they're never the real hot. If you want the real hot, take a look at some of these products on the hot channel or my hot playlist over here. I can't tell you for sure how many videos are in that playlist now, but I know that we've accumulated a lot of them, and those are really hot products. Now, a lot of them are hot sauces, which you can't really compare to a chip, but I believe if you go through that list, you'll find that there were ghost pepper cheese balls. If I can find a link to that, I'll put it here, and I think I've run out of links that I can put here, so that's about it. By the gods of scoring, I must score these now. Must start with these. These are fantastic. The smokiness in these I've never tasted in any other chip in my entire life. No puff, no Pringle, nothing. These are super fantastic. They've got a great flavor, unique, bring something new to the table. I'm going to give them a 9. These, on the other hand, these do for sweetness what these did for Smokey. Somehow they are able to combine sweetness with heat and saltiness to create one of the most delicious Cheetos I've ever had in my entire life. I can't recommend these enough. If you can take the heat, and these aren't the craziest of heat, but they are warm, I would highly recommend these. I'm going to give these a 10, a 9 and a 10. Cheetos, you've produced some amazing new products here, and I hope these stay on the market for everybody to try because they are definitely worth taking the time out of your day and out of your wallet and out of your calories to give them a go. I give them 2 thumbs up. As mentioned earlier, I do have a hot playlist, and soon we will be adding to this, and I'm asking you today to vote. I'm going to be taking the Plutonium, the Mad Dog Plutonium number 9, and I'm going to be putting some of it into either the Wendy's chili, if I can share something, I'll share something here, or the SpaghettiOs with Frank's. So I want to add the Mad Dog Plutonium because I don't want to try that alone. I've seen the effects of it on people. I am not a professional. I like trying these things because I think it's fun I think it's fun to share my suffering with you. It makes it a little bit easier to bear knowing that somebody's laughing at my pain. So that will be coming up, but I need to know what you guys want me to do it in. I think I want to do the Wendy's chili. If nobody says anything in the comments below or in the comments of those 2 videos, then I'm going to put it in the Wendy's chili, and we'll add that to the playlist. It's coming, I promise, Rick. It's just one of those things where I'm really scared. I'm scared. And it's okay to be scared. Now, you can't be brave all the time. Sometimes you have to be scared in life. Sometimes it's protective to be scared. Man, woman, child, boy, girl, animal, it's okay to be scared. Don't be hard on yourself when you're scared. Know that one day you'll get past that fear. One way or another. And my only fear is that you guys aren't loving the content that I'm creating as much as I love creating the content you guys are watching. However, if you guys are loving the content I'm creating as much as I love creating the content you guys are watching, you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hit that little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier and a little bit crazier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and in the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. And if no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much just the way you are. All right, guys, I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast, and I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.